Hello all and welcome to Talk GCSE, where I talk about GCSE, I talk about everything GCSE English, GCSE Science, Maths and A-level Economics, because I'm kind of an all-rounder technically. But if you do find my content useful, educational, then do not forget to give me a subscribe. It allows me to make more and more videos and just encourages me. Generally encouragement is needed. Let's talk about Macduff, actually, who he is. Now in Macbeth we talk about everybody. We talk about Macbeth, we talk about Lady Macbeth, and that's it, full stop. We don't know anything about any other characters. Students generally think the question is going to be about Macbeth and Lady Macbeth, but when the question comes up about the witches or Macduff, we're kind of stuck. So this is where you get unstuck technically. Now Macduff is the Thane of Fife, a Scottish nobleman. From early in the play he's presented as loyal to King Duncan and to Scotland. When Duncan is murdered, Macduff is the one who discovers the body. Importantly, he does not attend Macbeth's coronation. We need to know that. Instead, he returns to Fife. That's Shakespeare's subtle way of showing suspicion. Macduff acts as a moral contrast to Macbeth. Where Macbeth is driven by ambition, Macduff is driven by loyalty and justice. He represents a true nobleman should be: honourable, brave and patriotic. So you have your notebook and your pen ready, guys, and write these things down. Go back to the video, pause it, I don't know, put the subtitles on, whatever it is. Basically, you need to learn all of this. Then, going on to the crucial role. Now, Macduff plays a very crucial role in the structure of the play. He discovers Duncan's body in Act 2, which accelerates the chaos. He then becomes increasingly suspicious of Macbeth, refuses to support him. Later, he travels to England to join Malcolm and plan rebellion. This shows he prioritizes Scotland over his personal safety. In response, Macbeth, what he does, orders the murder of Macduff's wife and children. This is important. It shows how far Macbeth has fallen into being a tyrant. Now, finally, Macduff fulfills the witch's prophecy. He reveals that he was from his mother's womb, untimely ripped. Very good. Meaning he was born by cesarean section. Because he was not technically born of a woman in a natural way, he's able to kill Macbeth. Macduff restores order in Scotland. Now, Macduff is important for several key reasons. First, he represents justice. He is a character who ultimately punishes Macbeth. Second, he symbolizes loyalty to Scotland rather than the personal ambition. Third, he is a foil to Macbeth. Macbeth kills for power. Macduff fights for justice. Macduff also challenges the witch's prophecies. Macbeth believes that he's invincible, but the prophecy is fulfilled in an unexpected way. It's the ambiguity behind it, confusion behind it. Now, half-truth of the prophecies, technically. Importantly, Macduff is also presented as a different version of masculinity. When he learns about his family's death, he says, I shall do so, but I must also feel it as a man. He shows that the real strength includes emotion. By the end of the play, he restores order and helps Malcolm become the king. Now, this is where we talk about the key quotations. Very important for technically our GCSE essay style questions. Now he says things like, oh, horror, horror, horror. This is genuine a shock at Duncan's murder. I hope this is making sense so far, guys. He then says, oh, Scotland, Scotland. He's grieving for not just the people, but for his country under the tyrant Macbeth. He has no children. This line suggests Macbeth cannot understand the pain of losing children. I must also feel it as a man. This challenges the idea that men should not show emotion. Finally, Macduff was from his mother's womb, untimely ripped. This fulfills the witch's prophecies and leads directly to Macbeth's death. These quotations are a strong evidence for essays. Now, when reflecting on Macduff, just make sure we can ask ourselves, is he a true hero of the play? Now, is he one who defeats the tyrant and restores order? Some interpretations suggest that he's an instrument of fate, fulfilling the prophecy. Others argue that he represents human justice and moral choice. Macduff contrasts Macbeth so much, unchecked ambition with loyalty and honour. In the end, he helps restore political stability, which would have reassured a Jacobean audience who valued order and divine right. If you find this useful, guys, just make sure to give me a subscribe. Thank you.